The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday Night Lights. It's time for some football. Your Trojans will take on the 4-1 Wildcats out of Burlington. Your Trojans are 2-3 after a hard loss game last Saturday against Logan Rogersville. Pickup game. Beautiful night out tonight. Tuck will bring you in.
Dale, glad to be here. Like you said, it is a beautiful night. Last Saturday we were wearing coats and we shivered up here. Tonight is pretty doggone warm, but overall a great night to watch a football game.
Beautiful night in Girard, Kansas to play a game, second district game that we get to play this season. We lost last week's game due to COVID. We still have a couple players out. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas. With Crocan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crocan has to offer at ckt.net. We'll be right back with the Community National Bank pregame show. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Hey, Mama. Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crocan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crocan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crocan.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak. And they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
And welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. We're on the Community National Bank pregame show. Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Tuck, let's talk a little bit about last Saturday's game with Logan Rogersville. You know, we came out and offense kind of sputtered a little bit to get going. We were kept in the game with special teams, and that's one aspect of the game that a lot of people will overlook. But, you know, Girard really stood up in those areas.
I agree, Dale. And, you know, if you can play defense and your special teams scores you one touchdown, maybe two, maybe blocks a kick here and there, you can win a game. I mean, you don't have to have a lot of offense. Definitely helps to have a good offense, but defense will keep you in the game as long as you don't make a bunch of mistakes.
You know, we were right in that game the whole night. You know, just came up just a little bit short. And missed tackles was the name of the game there for the Trojans.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't remember the quarterback's name, but he was a fun athlete to watch. He wasn't real fun to watch last Saturday, but sure, if you weren't playing him, he's pretty fun to watch. And like you said, Dale, we just didn't wrap him up a few times, and it cost us.
You know, we'll probably see that quarterback. He was only a junior. We'll probably see him play on Saturdays down the road. He is a Cam Newton-esque kind of player, and he was that good. I watched some of Cam in college, and wow, what a player he was. And that young individual was a great player as well for Logan Rogersville. Another thing with that offense that we had never seen, that team was in a hurry-up offense from the kickoff to the last yard gain. They did not huddle except for a couple times, and that was out of a timeout.
I think that might have had something to do with us missing a few tackles late in the game. Our boys were just exhausted. They were beat.
We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be right back with the pregame coaches interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Service. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you. And I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do-it-yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
And welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. We're going to step away for Coach's interview. We'll be right back after the interview with the area matchups, keys to the game, and the starting lineups right here on Girard Sports Live.
Welcome back to the Community National Bank pregame show. It's time for the pregame coaches interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Coach Philpott is working to put the Trojans in a position to succeed, and that is what agents at Farm Bureau can do for you. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, they're here to help you plan for what is to come, cover what matters most, and invest in your future. Get your game plan together at Farm Bureau. Call 620-724-4213. Coach, thanks for taking the time.
Glad to be here.
Coach, let's talk just a little bit about last week. We played on a Saturday. We played a team that we're not usual play, and you know what, the outcome wasn't the best, but that was an offense that we've never seen before.
Yeah, they did some things, created some space. They had a really good athlete, nice kid at the quarterback, and got him in some open field area, and he used the speed to his advantage. So there ain't no huddle the whole game. We haven't seen a whole lot of that, but so it was something you go out and get to see something new and learn from, and hopefully be prepared the next time you might see something like it. Thought our kids played pretty hard. Maybe just didn't have enough speed to match it all the way around, but got to do a little bit better on the offensive side of things, of execution. Defense, I thought, was out on the field a lot, and special teams had really a couple nice bright spots to it too, so a couple touchdown returns. So if we can put it all together, I think we'll be in good shape.
Coach, you led me into the very next subject that I wanted to bring up, and that was your special teams, the two returns, a kickoff return and a punt return. Let's talk just a little bit about those.
Pretty rare that you get one of each in the same game, so it was pretty neat to see. They don't get there by themselves. We had kids really giving good effort, sitting on their blocks and staying on their blocks, and that's a whole team thing. So that was good to see that we were able to have some bright spots there with everybody. But we'll continue to hopefully get some chance to return it. I would imagine that might scare some people, but we'll do what we can, and hopefully when we get the opportunity, we can make something good happen again.
Coach, tonight we have Burlington coming in. Last year we dropped one that we might have kind of kicked ourselves for, but this year, what do they look like and how do we match up?
I think we'll match up okay. They're a big physical bunch, and I think we can be that at most parts. We've got to be able to execute, take care of the ball, convert when we have the possession, because they're going to try to have long, sustaining drives and kind of get on top of you and just kind of wear you down. So I thought last year we did a good job, except for a couple little plays in there that we kind of got out of our fits. They had a nice long run one time, but overall we did a good job of kind of stopping them. So we need to be able to do that again and execute to keep the ball in our hand a little bit.
Coach, not to overlook this game, but we know that the districts are going to mess up just a little bit with the COVID issues that have gone on. We already know that we're going to play next Saturday. Was that to our benefit, or was that to help out Iola because they're going to play an extra game?
Well, I think it's a little bit to help them out a little bit, and kind of times like this, we might be in the same boat next week. So I think we can get it done. The concern was maybe the short week next week against Frontenac, but after that, but I think they're playing on Saturday too. So I think that's going to be okay. But we've got to be able to just try to get games in, and they're willing to play us anytime, anywhere. So we were able to accommodate that, and we'll go ahead and play another game on Saturday.
Coach, as always, I want to thank you for taking the time, and go get after him.
Thank you.
It's been Dale Sharman sitting down with the pregame coaches interview brought to you by Farm Bureau. We'll be right back to the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. We'll have the lineups and the kickoff right here on Girard Sports Live. And welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. It is time for area matchups brought to you by Diskins Auto and Towing. 120 East Forest Avenue in downtown Girard. Diskin offers 24-hour towing and car repair on all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskin Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. Tuck, what do you got for some area matchups?
Well, Dale, I'll try to keep it in our district to start with. Iola and Prairie View were scheduled to play tonight, but I don't believe that's happening. We've got Anderson County and Frontenac playing. Could be a good game. And then, of course, the other two teams in our district are playing right here in front of us. Girard and Burlington around the area. We've got first Hugoton and Pratt. Like I said, we're going to follow Pratt all year. We got Field Kinley Coffeyville High School playing Lebec County, Fort Scott and Chanute, Columbus Galena. That's usually a pretty good Cherokee County matchup. Caney and Parsons. Good luck to my nephew Ethan. Humboldt, Jayhawk Lynn, Baxter, and Cherryville. That's a few of the matchups around the area.
You know, and we talked just a little bit on that in the pregame interview with Coach. The reason we're going to go ahead and play on Saturday is because Iola and Prairie View are going to hook it up on Monday. So both teams will be off quarantine. They're going to hook it up on Monday, and we'll kick it back an extra day to play Iola on a Saturday. Frontenac is also going to kick their game back till Saturday as well. So that will be a even run on the district play.
Now, Dale, what Monday are Iola and Prairie View playing?
I do not know that.
And we're playing Frontenac on a Saturday?
No, we will play Frontenac on a Friday.
Okay.
But Frontenac's going to schedule theirs. When we play Saturday, they play Saturday.
Gotcha.
So no loss of practice time for either team. One team won't be have an advantage to the other. Keys to the Game brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with the stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, truck, van, or SUV that is right for them and their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of Highway 69 and 400, just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Tuck, what do you got for some keys?
Well, Dale, to start with, I think I've said this every week, it could be your last game. Play it like it's your last game. Leave it all out there. It is our last scheduled home game of the regular season. You seniors could be your last one. Leave it out there. Play like it's your last game. Missing a few starters, next man up. We've got good kids available to fill spots. Offense, let's do some simple things better. Let's hit that dive quick. Let's get upfield and stop the dancing around. The blocks are there, but by the time the running backs get in the hole, they're sealing up. We got to hit them holes faster. We need 230 to 240, 250 yards of offense. We need 21 points scored by our offense. We did do a better job of taking care of the ball last week. We knocked our fumbles down. We didn't have the ball very much, but still, let's build on this. Run that option downhill. And let's hit a few long passes early, even if they're incomplete. Stretch that defense a little bit. Defense, no complaints. Keep playing good. Special teams, they bailed us out last week. We won the battle last week, but we lost the war. Let's not have any disasters, no bad snaps, no shake putts, not allow any return TDs. And again, football is a four-quarter game. Be hanging around in the fourth quarter with a chance to win, and anything can happen.
That's right, Tuck. You talked just a little bit about next man up. I have traveled and watched the JV. I have a nephew, Adam, that is a sophomore. I've traveled around. That JV has had a running clock in every game they've played. They've won every game by 30 points or more. So the next man up, there's some talent out there.
Talent and speed.
We saw a kick return by a sophomore that was the next man up that would never saw the field. Alex Kester made a great return last week. And, that Aiden Damon just as fast, if not faster, than anyone you're going to see around this area. So next man up is going to be key for the Trojans. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be right back with the Community National Bank pregame show. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Hello. Let me sell you a car. You need a car? I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on. Let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car from me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Girard Medical Center now offers both outpatient pulmonary and cardiac rehabilitation services. Our approach combines physical therapy, respiratory therapy, behavioral health, and nutrition to help you become more fit and active.
With cardiac and pulmonary rehab, we want to focus on lifestyle changes. We provide people with education to help prevent further events.
Each treatment is unique to the individual patient because at Girard Medical Center, we care for our communities one patient at a time. Call us at 620-724-5126.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
And welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. What a beautiful night. The lights are on, and it's about time for some football. Starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Silas Carla Sands, Robin Hawkins, and Eva Vietti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. Tuck, what do you got for starters?
I'm going to start out with the Burlington defense. I've got D-back number 3, Eric Pabon. Linebacker number 5, Braden Sloyer. Linebacker number 10, Cody Long. Linebacker number 15, Davin Hoback. D-back number 24, Gavin Price. D-back number 28, Jamie Wagner. Linebacker number 33, Caden Birkenmeyer. Linebacker 45, Max Kuhlman. D-line number 53, Jacob Duger. D-line number 58, Carson Allen. D-line number 43, Shallon Wright. For the Trojan offense, quarterback number 11, Caden Lolleman. Running back number 34, Zach Davis. Running back number 1, Ethan Merrill. Running back number 16, Mason Hubner. Wide receiver number 5, Caden Harrison. Wide receiver number 25, Aiden Damon. Right tackle number 75, D. Weideman. Right guard number 74, Eli Tucker. Center number 50, Gabe Shireman. Left guard number 62, Zach Shindo. Left guard number 66, Cordell Saran. For the Burlington offense, we've got quarterback number 5, Braden Sloyer. At least we think he's the quarterback. Running back number 7, Brady Rand. Wide receiver number 15, Damon Hoback. Running back number 24, Gavin Price. Tight end number 45, Max Kuhlman. O-line number 51, Gavin Finnerty. O-line number 58, Carson Allen. O-line number 62, Cody Beal. O-line number 64, Jordan Abendroth. O-line 76, Sam Griffin. And stuck in there at running back number 33 is Caden Birkenmeyer. For your Girard Trojan starting defense, you've got defensive lineman number 74, Eli Tucker. Defensive lineman number 75, D. Weideman. Defensive lineman number 50, Gabe Shireman. Linebackers, number 5, Caden Harrison. Number 11, Caden Lolleman. Number 33 is Brecken Troike. Number 16, Mason Hubner. Number 21, Jarrett Buckle. Playing cornerback for the Trojans, you've got Alex Kester, Zach Davis, and starting at free safeties, number 2, Luke Nigaman. You'll see Harrison and Davis will be running back kicks. Gabe Shireman's our long snapper. Garrett Humble, Ethan Davidson have split some time at place kicker, mainly been Humble. Luke Nigaman will kick off, and Luke Nigaman will punt.
Thank you, Tuck. We will step away for one more break. We'll be right back with the opening kickoff right here on Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call's service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Call's is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call's Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Tells me shit I don't need all the time.
I thought Pruitt was up here.
And welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. We are about 6 minutes away from getting this game kicked off. Opening kickoff is brought to you by Laird Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Laird Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying and get your friends and family member a beautiful ceramic piece, or maybe even take some classes from Laird Ceramics. Give them a call at 620-724-8442. Duck, just an overlook of this game one more time.
Well, you know, Dale, we are sitting at 2-3 overall. We're sitting at 1-0 in the district. I believe Burlington's sitting at 4-1, 1-1 in the district. So it's going to be anybody's guess how things play out towards the end of the season with some teams missing games, having to make up games on odd days. You know, I really feel like our district's pretty evenly matched. So I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to play good football the rest of the year.
We are going to have to play some good football going down the stretch here. You know, looking at the teams that Burlington has beat, they beat Santa Fe Trail, they beat Wellsville, and they beat Prairie View. Those are the three teams that they beat, Prairie View being the district game. And, you know, they were fairly close games. They ended up winning by about 2 touchdowns each, and then they come down to Frontenac, who also has a losing record. And Frontenac beats them by, 28-12 was the final score. So, you know, like you said, it's evenly matched. It's going to be a hat toss, a coin toss, whatever you want to call it, to see who comes out of this district. And who knows what we're going to get when it comes down to it. They said they're going to go off a winning percentage in districts. Well, that ain't going to work because Burlington and Prairie View, if they don't make up their games and we don't make up the game with Prairie View, how can a team that only plays 2 district games, wins both those, come out of there to a team that won 3 and lost 1? So it's going to be a toss-up where this goes. And like you said, at least we're getting this ball game in tonight.
I agree, Dale. And, you know, hopefully it doesn't come back down to something crazy like that. But, you know, hopefully it comes down to the best teams, you know, that play the cleanest football, make the fewest mistakes, you know, are the ones that advance to the playoff.
A little different coin toss here tonight. New officials, different officials. So they have 2 representatives come to the hash marks, and then they'll have the 2, I guess, head captains. That is our senior out there, along with a junior at the hash. So the proverbial coin toss, and they'll talk it out. We'll watch it right here if he'll get to flipping that coin.
Social distancing.
The COVID era that we're in, as our illustrious cameraman stated again. We have Jess Murphy tonight, by the way. Coin is up in the air, and Girard looks like they have won the toss. It looks like they will defer. So they'll switch places. Girard defers. And the Wildcats will receive, defending the east goal. We'll step away for one more break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Of Trojan Athletics.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. It is time for kickoff. Luke Diggeman will be doing the kicking for the Trojans. Back deep will be number 7.
Looks like you got Pabin, number 3 back there, and I believe that's 24 back there, Dale. Looks like Gavin Price back deep for Burlington Wildcats.
Back to kickoff.
Niggeman's done a great job kicking for the Trojans this year.
For the Wildcats.
Nice line drive kicks usually lands about the 15-yard line. That's where the Wildcats are standing. Niggeman will approach, and the game is underway. It'll be a line driver. It'll bounce at the 25, picked up at the 16. He'll cut the center. He'll cut to the outside. He'll make 3 guys miss and finally be tackled up to the 45-yard line. Merrill will get the tackle, and he's got some speed to it, Tuck.
He does, Dale. We did a good job going in there, kind of not really supposed to bust the wedge anymore, but we kind of did, but our guy turned backwards and kind of lost sight of him there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 45-yard line. They go out of a 2-quarterback set with a wing. Snap, and it is just going to be a handoff to the outside, and it looks like a short gain, if any, on the play. Nicely done by the Trojan defense there. Gain of about a yard on the play, they'll call it.
So, Dale, the way it looks, they have 2 guys that can take the snap. They can either run, they can fake a handoff, and they're going no huddle.
Well, good thing we saw a no huddle team last week. They'll put the wing back to the other side. And it's just a power play right up the middle, and D. Weidman's there to stuff it. Nicely done by the Trojan defense up front. Tucker and D collapse down on him, nowhere to go. And all that is a power follow, is all that is up the middle. To bring up a 3rd down and 9, no gain on the play.
Looks like we got Wyatt Foley out there starting on a corner.
They'll send twin receivers to the top. Wing back to the bottom of the screen. Send him in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to the outside. He's got a little bit of room, and Troike's there to make an initial contact. Then 4 or 5 guys will get a hold of him and bring him to the ground. Be a loss of about 4 or 5 on the play.
Excellent contain. I'm sure Brecken's disappointed he didn't get him, but he turned him in, and everybody else cleaned it up.
Nicely done by the Trojans. That's going to be a loss of 6 on the play. Bring up 4th down and 15 for the Wildcats, and that's what you were talking about on that Trojan defense right there. Alex Kester back deep for the Trojans along with Buckle. Snap away, and he'll get the kick away. It'll be a short spiraling punt, and it will angle out of bounds at about the 27-yard line, and that is where the Trojans will take over. And now there's a flag on the play, late flag.
That's got to be something extracurricular, doesn't it? They'll come in that late.
It has to be that late. I did see Buckle getting up off the ground, so I'm not sure if it was a late hit. We'll see what the official says. Personal foul against the Wildcats. That'll move the ball up 15 yards. Trojans will start with great field position. That'll be a spot foul, I believe. It will be a spot foul, and the foul is going to be called at the 35. So that will move them all the way up to the 50-yard line.
That's a big help to us.
Great starting field position for the Trojans.
So that was a net punt of 5 yards after the penalty.
Penalty will move the ball into.
Trojans will break huddle, come up, single receiver on the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle, and Merrill will gain about 3 yards on the play. Nice quick hitter there for a few yards for Merrill. Bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Trojans.
Cody Long and Kudelman with the stop.
Now whistle on the.
Like we're having clock issues.
Nope, I'm going to say Merrill's got to come out. Something with his belt or.
Yep, equipment.
Equipment issues. Zach Davis will come in to replace him. Single receiver to the top. That is number 25. In motion, turn, hand off to the outside. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Ball come loose, but they're going to say he was down. Forward progress had stopped.
Zach Davis is the ball carrier, stopped by a whole host of Wildcats.
Bring a 3rd down and 6 for the Trojans. They walk the wings up, single receiver to the bottom screen, single to the top, and now 2 men in motion. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Bring up a 3rd down and 11 for the Trojans. And Tuck, that might be a little bit of inexperience there. We have a sophomore running back there.
Yeah, it looked like he got just a little bit of a head start, Dale. Had one man in motion. Bo took about 3 steps. He knew he'd made a mistake.
Bo be a junior, I guess, wouldn't he? Don't be a sophomore. Sophomore. So 3rd down and 12 for the Trojans. Turn, handoff, nope, going to keep it, and he'll turn it upfield for a gain of about 4 on the play.
Wallman with the keep. Crosses midfield.
Across midfield, and looks like Coach is going to go for it here.
Caden Birkenmeyer.
So 4th down and 8.
But the way this defense plays, I love that call. I know you don't.
We'll send a single receiver to the bottom, single to the top. Long will take it, roll to his left. Look, fire. It's going to be caught. Good for a Trojan 1st down. Nicely done by Caden Harrison. Looks it in, gets his feet in bounds. Good enough for a Trojan 1st down.
Cody Long with the stop.
Take snap, and he'll hand it off right up the middle. Good for about 4 yards. And that Trojan offensive line's just plowing them off the
On that
line.
pass, that 4th down pass, Dale, Caden had really nice protection. Running backs, linemen, everybody did a real nice job of blocking.
Bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 4 on the play.
We'll spin 2 receivers to the top of the screen, wing backs on each side. Send Harris in motion. He'll pitch it to the outside. Harris will turn the corner, and he'll gain about 4 on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and 3. Very manageable for the Trojans.
Around his right end. Yardage down to the 30-yard line. Brings up the Trojan 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 3 for the Trojans. Trojans just marching it off right here.
I like the way they hit the corner and turned upfield right there, Dale. He hit the seam, and that's what we need to do.
Plant his foot and get upfield, and that's exactly what he did. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom, turn, pitch it to the outside again, and Harris has got some room. He's crossed the 30 up to the 25-yard line. That's good enough for a Trojan 1st down.
Harris around his left end this time.
We're getting good isolation out there on the edges. They're focusing on the middle pretty hard.
Stop by Paben.
And that's your lineman getting up to the second level right there. Linebacker's unable to fill.
Jamie Wagner.
First quarter's going by pretty quick. 6:23 remaining. Trojans split. Receivers turn, hand it off up the middle, and Davis will be stopped for maybe a no gain on the play.
Up into the middle of the line and stopped for no gain.
Maybe a gain of 1. They're going to say he made a yard on the play. Bring up a second down and 9 for the Trojans. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Davis is the running back behind him. Send one in motion, turn. He'll drop back to pass. He's got time, throws it over the middle. Huber's in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Trojans. Walleman to Huber, right over the shoulder. Perfect pass. Good for 6. Trojans go up with 5:37 remaining in the first quarter. Nice pass by Walleman. Plenty of time right there, Tuck.
Nice play action, too.
Great job by the offensive line and the running backs to give him some time. Coming out to kick will be Humble. Snap is down, kick is away. It is good. So the Trojans up 7-0 here with 5:37 remaining in the first quarter. Nicely done. Nice drive put together by the Trojans.
That was. I think the only negative play we had was the penalty play there. We got positive yards on every play. We hit a few nice ones on the edge. 2 really nice passes. Good all around.
Talk about a night of the first. This is the first time we have taken the ball off the bus and we drove the first time we had the ball, drove it down for points of any kind. So great job by the Trojans here in the first quarter. You've got to be aware of their runner, their returners. They had a nice return last time. Trojans got down there and broke down in time. Just need to wrap him up.
If we could maintain drives like that or similar to that the whole game, be hard to beat.
They'll send the same returners back deep, 3 and 24 for the Wildcats. Luke Nigeman will tee it up. Luke will approach, and a low line driver again. It'll skip, and he'll pick it up at the 15-yard line. And he'll cluster up there, and he'll make it all the way up to the 37-yard line, it looks like.
Look like number 24.
Maybe the 38.
Price with the return.
Dale, I don't think you get as good of bounces on them line drive kicks on the turf as we used to on the grass.
Well, you never knew on the grass because it could hit a rock, a quad, or anything else. Wildcats will come out in that no-huddle offense, on the ball, ready to go. 2 quarterbacks back there, a wing back to the bottom of the screen. They'll turn and just hand it off right up the middle again. Sharman there to make a tackle. First one to hit him, and the rest of the D-line will gather in.
Gain of a couple of yards.
2 yard, maybe a yard gain on the play. Bring up a second down and 9 for the Wildcats. And that front 3 is doing their job tonight, Tuck.
You got Shindo in there now, subbed in for Tucker, and the other 2, Shireman and Weideman, still out there.
Snap, handoff, and it'll be just give a go, and he'll break through. He'll make one guy miss. He'll get all the way up to the 43-yard line. And Sharman had him in the backfield, just couldn't make the tackle.
Breaking the line of scrimmage into Trojan territory down to the
About a 22-yard gain, Dale.
Quick hitter, and all that is follow. There's not a whole lot to that offense that we've seen so far, not like we saw last week. But same formation. Turn, hand off to the inside again. Trojans are there, gain of maybe 3 on the play. Bring up a second down and 7 for the Wildcats. They hurry up, back up there, holler out. The coach hollers out a number. They all look at the wristbands, and they go from there. They'll turn, fake the handoff, and end around. He'll have to cut it back inside, and right there is the Trojan defense. Gain of nothing on the play. Kester was the first one there. Made him bounce it in.
Looked like Merrill cleaned him up, but good contain. Great contain.
Bring up a 3rd down and 7 for the Wildcats.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Nice contained there by the Trojans. He'll turn, handoff right up the middle again. Not much there again. He'll bring up a 4th down, maybe a gain of 1.5 yards, maybe 2. 4th down and 6 for the Wildcats. You got to believe they're going to go for it here.
I would think so. And, I mean, so far it looks like they're content just to try to pound the ball up the middle. Surely they're going to build on that a little bit in the future.
You got to watch out for that dump pass.
Yep.
Don't wall us to sleep up the middle. They'll really bring it in now. Snap, and they're going to roll to the outside. Pass is caught, and he'll have enough for the 1st down and a little bit more. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Sorry, 24-yard line. And that's just a little swing pass out there.
With the tackle.
So to bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Single quarterback this time. Turn, hand it off, back up the inside. A little trap play. Good for good yardage up the middle.
Florida with a hard run.
Gain of about 6 yards on the play. Gain of about 8 yards on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 14-yard line. They'll go back to that cluster 2-quarterback set. Wing back to the top of your screen. Snap to the outside. He'll look to bounce it, and he'll get it through. Good for a touchdown. Missed tackles right there is the name of the game on that one, Tuck.
Yep. He just kind of followed his guy. We had a few arm tackles he ran through.
Can't make an arm tackle on a good running back. There's no way to bring him down. Looks like they're going to go for 2. And they'll go to the left hash. Watch this little wing back right behind the center. They will snap it, roll out, pass, and it'll be caught. Trojan defense just couldn't get there in time. So the Wildcats will go up 7-8 here with 2:42 remaining in the 1st quarter. All that is a tight end out of the flat. You got to get there if you're a D-back. I mean, the 3-yard gain is all you can give them.
They're just pulling everything in. I mean, they've got everything in there crammed so tight. You know, we've got to pick our guys who we're gonna follow if they run a pass route, and they're kind of clustered up. Like kind of hard for them to find right now.
So the Wildcats answer right back with a drive of their own and go up 8-7 with 2:42 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Trojans just need to put another nice drive, burn some more clock.
Yeah, if they're gonna, if that's the offense they're gonna run all night, it's gonna be a long physical night. I mean, it's.
And we'll see what conditioning Burlington has in the 4th quarter. We've played 3 games just like this, one back-to-back. Just Saturday, we saw a team that did not huddle, just like Burlington's not going to huddle.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'll see what they have. And Burlington hasn't even seen any of our no-huddle yet.
Yep.
So we'll see what kind of conditioning the boys have to match up with ours. Back deep will be Harrison and Davis for the Trojans. Doing the kicking will be number 5. Sloyer? Nope. Yep, Sloyer for the Wildcats. And they will bundle up. That is not a legal formation. They will have to break that. There will have to be numbers on both sides. They'll break it. They will have 4 on one, 6 on the other.
Harrison and Davis back to receive for the Trojans.
And they'll kick it deep. 10-yard line. Harrison will have it. And a nice block there by Troike. And he'll get up to about the 25-yard line. And that is just a great block there on a little crisscross pattern. Trojans will take over at the 27-yard line. It's a fast game, already down to 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Maybe the fastest first quarter I've seen all season, Dale.
Send one in motion, turn, and we'll hand it off. There's an opening. Merrill will break through. He'll get all the way up to the 41-yard line. Good enough for a Trojan first down, and that's the quick hitter you were talking about earlier in the pregame keys to the game.
That's what we need right there. Ethan had a hole, and he got upfield.
You know, Tuck, thinking about that, if it wasn't in the first quarter, I might give Troike the hit of the game just on that one block.
That is going to be hard to beat, Dale.
We'll send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Send one in motion, turn, and we'll pull it this time. Pitch it outside, and Harris has got to the 40, the 35, to the 50. Cross to the 47-yard line. Good for another Trojan first down. And that's some good blocking up front right there.
That was a perfectly executed pitch. I mean, that looked like Oklahoma in 1988 right there.
Getting downhill and getting up the field. Trojans will break the huddle, come up. Nice shot right down the line there. Pay attention to the front three. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Turn, and we'll just keep it up the middle. Gain of about a yard on the play. Looked like there might have been some confusion in the backfield.
Lallman with the key.
Gain of 2 on the play.
I think Burlington lined up also.
Kuhlman and Birkenmeyer.
So to bring up a second down and 8 for your Trojans. Here with 1:44 left in the first quarter. Trojans will break the huddle, send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Watch the speed demon down here at the bottom, Tuck. I'd like to see him give it a shot. Now they'll hand it right back up the middle. Gain of about 3 on the play. Merrill, nice hard run up the middle. Bring up a third down and 6 for the Trojans.
I'd say we're probably in 2-down territory here.
Boy, lull him to sleep and let Damon turn on the Jets and see what he can do. They aren't covering him very tight. Take the snap, turn, and they will target him. Get up to the 40, up to the 36-yard line, and I believe that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Should be nice little job by Aiden. He kind of sat down right there and waited on the ball. Great pass by Caden.
Yards after the catch, too.
Yep.
Nicely done. To bring up a Trojan first down. Ball will be on the 36-yard line.
Trojan first down.
They'll send Damon and Harrison to the top of the screen. Hubner, Harris, and Merrill will be the running back. Send Harris in motion, turn, toss to him to the outside. He's got to get upfield, and he won't make it. He's got to get his foot planted and get upfield faster. He bowed that too far, and it'll be a loss of a yard on the play. It was there. It was just too slow.
This will probably be your last play of the first quarter. We'll get a little break.
Second down and 11 for the Trojans. Lallman breaks the huddle with 18 seconds left on the play clock. Send one in motion, turn. He'll fake the handoff, look upfield. He'll launch it deep down the sidelines. A lot of hand fighting going on, no penalty.
I don't understand that because the defender was not looking for the ball. I don't agree with that.
It will fall incomplete. It'll bring up a third down and 11 for the Trojans.
You know, Dale, the defender was holding him from getting to the ball, and he wasn't going for the ball. That should have been pass interference.
So third down and 11, 13.4 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Your Trojans trail by 1. Send Damon to the top of the screen, Harrison to the bottom of the screen. Take the snap, straight drop back, roll to his left, plenty of time, and just deep, can't get there.
Pass was intended for
a little bit high, and it'll bring up fourth down with 8.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Trojans need to come up with something here, fourth down and 11.
You know, I'd like to see the little pass right across the middle of the field that we saw in week 1. You know, hit one of the flankers.
Boys had all day, all night to throw.
You would expect them to bring some heat here, but you're right. The protection's been great.
We'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Lallman will take the snap, straight drop back, He's got time. It's going to be a hold up the middle. And the Trojans will turn it over on downs. They're going to get D. Weidman with a hold. Can't grab him by the outside of the shoulders. It is holding on the Trojans.
Holding against the Trojans.
The Trojans will turn it over on downs.
And the Wildcats will take over on downs.
Going to bring Bohr, Sharman. That's Adam Sharman and Shindo in for the defense. They'll take it, and it'll just be a toss or a keep to the outside. Nicely done by the Trojans there. Ball's loose. They're going to say downed.
I don't agree with that call either.
He was up, but they're going to call it.
He was still fighting for yardage on top of the pile, and the ball came out.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Frank Jameson Field. Start of the second quarter. Burlington will have it. Second down and 9. Ball on the 38-yard line for the Wildcats. They'll go in that tight formation again. Two quarterbacks behind them, wing back and a flanker. It'll just be a handoff up the middle. He's going to break it to the outside. This time it'll wrap him up, and that's exactly what he did last time to break loose. He just follows his blocks up in there.
And he's patient. Yep. He's patient, Dale. He sits there, he has his hand on their back, and he just kind of waits and watches and finds a crease, and he goes.
Trojans down 1 here at the beginning of the second quarter. They'll come back, same formation. That little wing back right behind the center. Two quarterbacks. Oh, and they jump too.
Yeah, it's on them.
So that'll back them up at 10 yards. Lucky for us because Bohr and Shindo jumped off sides as well. But lucky for us, they jumped off sides as well.
Back 5 yards.
Third down and 9 for the Wildcats. They'll send two receivers to the bottom of the screen. First time we've seen twin receivers out of the Wildcats. They'll turn and just a tight end drop. And man, are we lucky that didn't get caught.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just a quick hitter. They'll bring up fourth down and 9 for the Wildcats. Looks like they'll bring in a punt team. Back deep will be Kester for the Trojans. It'll be a little different formation. He'll turn and kick it away. Another short punt. It will bounce and check up, and it'll hit a Trojan. Gosh darn it.
Man, we've got to be hollering on that.
And it will hit Buckle in the leg. He was blocking, and that ball checks up. Hits Buckle, and it's a live ball, so the Trojan defense going to have to come right back out and make another stand here in the second quarter. Big break for the Burlington Wildcats. We'll see if the Trojans defense can stand.
Yeah, you're going to get good field position, get the ball, and then boom.
We'll bring the starting defensive line back out. Turn, hand it off up the middle. He'll make one guy miss, but everyone else is there to stop him. Maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play. They're going to say a gain of 2 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats. Sharman at the top of the screen is coming free. He's got to make a flatter approach to that. He is there, and he's only getting a hand on it, but he's got to make a little flatter approach. He's taking a step too deep up the field. 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans. For the Wildcats, turn, and they'll fake the handoff right up the middle. And a gain of about 4 on the play. Still defended well. And the quarterback just makes a full 360.
Man, and Dale, everything they run is just boom, compact right there.
And it's a quick hitter up the middle. Good for about 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. Trojan defense needs to stand here. Ball is on the 38-yard line. Snap just right up the middle again. And it'll be close to a 1st down. It will
another run up through the inside.
Be just short, I believe. It'll bring up 4th down and 1 for the Wildcats.
Down to the 30-yard line.
And their whole offense is based on blowing the nose guard out. They've got 3 or 4 kids stacking up on the nose guard, and
I think right here you just have to pinch to the nose.
Yep.
Nope, it'll be right up the middle. He didn't make it. If he did, it'll be dang close. That's that little snap right to the up back right there behind the center as the other quarterbacks are looking for the ball. I think he's going to have enough for the 1st down.
Going to measure it.
They're going to measure it, but I believe it will be awfully close. Camera guy's betting that it's a half a football 1st down.
Eagle-eyed Jess.
And it will be just a quarter of a football. Jess loses the bet.
Not very lively crowd.
No, pretty small crowd compared to, we had homecoming last Saturday. Good crowd, and they've kind of cut back on the numbers for good reason.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the 29-yard line. Take the snap, and it'll just be tossed to the outside. And he's going to break it loose. No one will even touch him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
With the Wildcat touchdown.
Looks like we gave up pursuit on that.
Yeah, everybody thought the ball was up the middle and stopped, and they all quit, and away he went.
They'll go for 2 again, go to the left hash. So Burlington goes up 14-7. See if the Trojans can hold them here. They'll take the snap, roll to the right, another pass play right there. It'll be through his hands. 2-point conversion is no good, so the Trojans get a break there, but just going to have to pursue.
Yeah, they run. On offense, the middle of our defense, Dale, we're just going to have to pile them up. There's no way. I don't care if you have Indomik and Sue out there. You're not going to stand up to 3-4 guys just running over you. The nose guard, even if somebody's playing in the gap by the nose guard, we're going to have to pile them up right there and stop that.
Yep. So far tonight, the turnover is the big issue. Trojan defense playing well tonight, but you just can't give them the short field.
Pretty physical style of football Burlington plays. They pound it right up the middle. They're going to run over you, and you better be ready.
It is a smash mouth football. Harrison and Davis will go back deep to return the kick. They'll go back to the right hash. You got to watch this up back kicking. They have a guy that will motion the rest of the line to go.
Harrison and Davis back to receive the kickoff.
And they'll kick it deep. He'll take it at the 8-yard line. He'll turn and get upfield. And you get up to the 27-yard line. Boy, one guy to miss there.
Yep.
He was free sailing.
He definitely, if he'd have broke one more tackle, he had a lot of room.
That crisscross block this time did not pick up anybody and got caught looking. If he picks up that one guy, that's 6 points by Zach Davis. So the Trojans offense will take over at the 26-yard line. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off. Nope, going to be pitched. Nope. You got to slow play it. He's got to turn it upfield. Big loss on the play.
Loss by Cody Long.
Loss of about 6 on the play. And if they're going to slow play him like that, he's just got to turn it upfield, get his head turned around and get it upfield and get what he can out of it. Second down and 14 for the Trojans. Take the snap, drop back, look, middle screen, and he'll make one guy miss and get up to about the original line of scrimmage.
Pass was completed to Merrill.
First screen I think I've ever seen Girard run, Dale.
They haven't ran very many of them, that's for sure. So third down and 9 for the Trojans. He'll break the huddle. We'll send twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. 9 seconds left on the play clock. Get set, take the snap, roll to his left. He'll look downfield, and he's going to be tackled for a huge loss on the play.
Quarterback long and sack. They lost back inside the 20.
That'll bring up fourth down and 20 for the Trojans.
The stop.
Sharman will snap. Nigaman will be at the 4-yard line to punt the ball away. Good snap. Hits him in the hands. He'll get it away. Booming kick. Look at that. All the way back to the 40-yard line. And Adam Sharman will track him down. Nicely done by the sophomore. You had Sharman behind him and Sharman tracking him down. Adam and Gabe both down there. But what a kick by Nigaman.
That's a huge swap of field position right there. It's a real big deal.
57 yards in the air for Nigaman.
Dale, what do you do here to stop this offense and give us a little problem here?
Well, you do your job.
Yeah.
You know, you pinch down in the middle, and the outside linebackers have to do their job and pursue. 1st and 10, ball on the 43-yard line. Send one in motion, turn, and he'll hand it off to the outside. Right there's what you do.
Yep. Better file that one away.
That is the hit of the game, brought to you by Bradshaw Collision Repair. I'm telling you, if something hits your car like Troike just hit that running back, take it to Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and much more. Let Bradshaw Collision get you back in the game. Wow, what a hit. Loss of about 2 on the play. Turn, he'll roll to his right, throw it, and the ball just fall incomplete. Nigaman there with the coverage.
Pass intended for Price falls incomplete.
You're such a
think we can put all 11 in the box since they're playing with 11 in the box?
3rd down and 11. You got to watch that little screen pass again that we saw earlier, a little quick hitter.
Say that, Dale, or that little rollout they run on their conversions. Those are both.
Single receiver to the top of the screen. And they're going to get the Trojans to jump off sides. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats. They'll bring Sharman in. D. Weidman will come out to get a breather. They'll take the snap, turn it, reverse it the other way. And right there, great job by Eli Tucker there to bring him down for maybe a gain of a half a yard on the play. They'll bring on a punting team. And that's exactly what you do. You stay home. If you're a nose tackle, you see the ball away, you wait and see if it's coming back. And right there it was. Nicely done by the nose tackle, Eli Tucker. Low snap, get the ball away, spiraling kick will drive Kester back to the 12-yard line. He'll make one guy miss, make two. He'll get up to the 25-yard line and then gang tackled there.
Kester with the return.
So the Trojans will take over with 5:21 remaining here in the first half.
Got to get something on offense, give these defensive boys a breather. I know they play both ways.
So we do need to maintain a drive here. We've got to flop ends of the field. Touchdown would be tremendous.
Lawman will break the huddle. They'll send Damon to the bottom, Harrison to the top of the screen. Wingbacks are Harris and Hubner. Behind him is Davis. Send Hubner in motion. Hand off to Davis up the middle. Just a quick hitter. And the holes are there. Gain of about 3 on the play. Nice quick hitter there. Good first down play. Bring up a 2nd down and 6, maybe 7.
For a short game on the play.
They'll send Damon to the bottom, Harrison to the top again. And they moved Zach Davis up. He's closer to the quarterback turn. Hand it off again. Nope, going to kick it out to the outside. And Hubner did not get his block.
We've got to do something with that guy. We've got to kick him out. We've got to latch onto him and drive. We can't just let him patty cake with him.
And that was a loss of about 7 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 12. And these are not the plays that you got to have.
It's the little bitty things. I mean, the little bitty things, not blocking one guy. If Mason blocks him just a little bit more, that springs Bo for probably a 10-yard gain, first down.
3rd down and 11 on ball on the 23-yard line. Take the snap, straight drop back. He'll pump once, now let it go deep. And down, almost. Aiden Damon has it go through his hands, but that is the speed that you just saw right there.
And he was flying.
He was flying down the field. It'll bring up another 4th down and long for the Trojans.
A perfectly thrown ball by Caden. You couldn't have put that on a spot any better than that.
Wow, that was some speed going down the sidelines by Aiden Damon. Nigman will stand at the 7-yard line. Long high snap. He will still get it away. And he'll fair catch it at the 45-yard line. Sharman's snap was high.
Glad we got it off.
Glad he's 6'3".
Yeah. So not really the drive we needed. We did not need a 3 and out there. We needed to hold the ball. We needed to move the ball down the field.
1st and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. Trojan defense needs a turnover here. Nice down the line shot right there. Turn, hand it off. It'll be a sweep to the outside. They'll turn him in. Got to make a tackle. And a gain of about 3 on the play. But 2 Trojans had a chance on him and didn't get it done. Had him for a loss. He'll gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Wildcats. With 3:35 remaining here in the first half. Burlington burning some clock here, just letting the clock roll down.
They know we get the ball second half. They'd love to go up 2 scores right here.
And now they're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
We used to rely on the magnificent Larry for all our entertainment needs.
Pick a card, any card.
Mom! But now, we've got Craw-Can high-speed internet to keep us entertained. Now with Craw-Can gigabit speed, we never lag, buffer, or even have a data cap. Our kids can even play their favorite online games with their friends.
You don't need a magician, you need Craw-Can.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Your Trojans down 14-7 with 3:13 remaining. We were talking out in the break. We will get the ball back in the second half to start the second half, but the Trojans need to hold here.
We do. We don't need to go down by 2 scores. That's a big hole to dig out of. We got to keep it within 1 score. Come out of the locker room and put one down there and tie it back up.
They'll split one to the top of the screen, wide receiver. Back in that wing back look, 2 quarterbacks back there. They'll turn, snap, he'll fake it. A little dump pass to the outside. Nigman's there, but he's going to have enough for a first down.
A lot of trickery back there in that offense.
Warrior with a little pass to Rand, and then tackled by Luke Nigman. Yardage is good for a Wildcat first down.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They'll send one receiver to the top of the screen. Nope, send twins to the top of the screen this time. Turn, and it'll just be a dive up the middle. He's going to make 3 or 4 or 5 guys miss and finally be brought down after a gain of about 9, and that's just missed tackles right there.
That is missed tackles, and he's really patient. He gets right in there behind his blockers, and he just sits there and waits. And it's pretty hard to tell who has the ball.
Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats.
Tackled by Brecken Troiki.
They'll break the huddle with 18 seconds remaining on the play clock. Single receiver at the bottom of the screen, 2 quarterbacks, wing back and an up back. Turn, and it's just toss sweep to the outside. Turn him inside. Gain of about 3 on the play. Good enough for a first down, I believe.
Looked like it. Alex Kester got him.
Tackled by Alex Kester.
It is good enough for a first down for the Wildcats. 2:06 remaining here in the first half. Trojans need to stop. Single receiver to the top of the screen. Turn, handoff. Nope, just going to keep it himself. He'll be drugged down for maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
Warrior again with the keep. Troiki and Sherman with the stop.
Say no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. And they're doing exactly what they want. They're controlling the ball here with under 1:30 remaining. Turn, hand it off, be a cross back the other way, and he's going to make 3 guys miss and a touchdown. My goodness. We had guys run right by him.
Just a little counter action. Good for a Wildcat touchdown.
So the Trojans will go down 2 scores. They'll line it back up for a 2-point conversion. I don't think they kick any. He'll take the snap. Nope, it's just that center guy, and he'll push it forward.
No good.
They're going to say no good. We're going to step away for one break. You're watching Trojan football. They're down 20-7 with 1:20 left to go here in the first half.
When I wake up in the morning, love, sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day,
Inside the building at the southwest door. Home team concession stands are east of the bleachers.
Let's score 2 touchdowns on that same play. That little counter trap.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Your Trojans trail 20-7 here with 1:20 remaining in the first half. Zach Davis and Caden Harrison back deep for the Trojans to return. They'll kick from the hash, 1:20. I watch a little trickery here, Tucker.
Wouldn't shock me.
That heads up to the camera guy.
Yep, be ready, Jess.
We'll dock your pay, Murphy. He'll tee it up. And it'll be a little squibber. Someone's got to get on the ball. And they're going to get the ball back. What in the world are we thinking, Tuck?
I don't know. We ran away from the ball.
Quick kick is recovered by the Wildcats. Number 28, Jamie Wagner.
Well, if it can go wrong tonight, it's going wrong. That is a live ball. The Wildcats have a chance to go up 3 scores before half. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 28-yard line. We've given them too many chances here, Tuck.
No, you can't be on defense the whole game. You have to have an offense that holds the ball.
Twin receivers at the top of the screen. Turn, and he'll just hand it off to the outside, wide open. He'll cross the 20 up to the 15 and be wrangled out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
Sawyer around his right.
We got the outside linebacker hooked.
Knocked out of bounds by Mason Hubner.
First and goal from the 7-yard line. Trojan fan excited. Take the snap, and it'll just go right up the middle. And he'll score a touchdown.
Sawyer flipping through the defenders and good for another Wildcat.
So 16 seconds after the last touchdown.
Special teams twice.
Special teams kept us in the game last week, and special teams this week has been a hindrance. They'll line up and go for 2 again. 26-7 with 1:04 remaining here in the first half. Line up in the same formation. Single receiver at the top. Turn, pass, backside. Give them 2. 28-7 is your score with 1:04 remaining. And that's the first little squiggle we've seen out of the Wildcats. With 1:04 remaining, 28-7, Wildcats over your Trojans. Trojans just need to get back in this.
Yeah, they're dead. I mean,
there's no emotion, there's no anything. They're down. Hopefully, coach has got one of them spiritual halftime pep talks.
quick play right here. Return the motion.
Momentum is definitely on the Wildcats side. I look for the same style of kick. Low line squibber. They'll line up to kick. Another squibber to the other side this time. We'll pick it up. We'll cross the 40, fall forward to the 43-yard line. Number 88 for the Trojans.
Let's see, Dale. That is Josh Ivins.
Ivins grabs the ball and moves it forward. Best you can do. Trojans will have 1 minute left here in the first half to get something going. I think I tried Damon down the sidelines again. Give it a shot. We'll send Hubner and Harrison to the bottom of the screen. Up top is Damon. He'll pull it down. He'll cross the 40 and be hammered right there at the 46-yard line.
Quarterback Wallman tries to
So pretty good choice by Caden right there.
comes up to the 47.
.42 seconds remaining. Take the snap. Throw it to the outside. It's going to be picked off.
Pick six.
And that's how, with 30 seconds remaining,
Hobart with the interception, return for a Wildcat touchdown.
Trojans down 34-7.
Dale, that one came 32 seconds after the last touchdown.
So in less than 2 minutes, they scored 3 touchdowns. Trojans need to get a handle on something here. Take the snap, right up the middle, he'll go, and 2 points is good. 36-7 is the score with 30.4 seconds remaining. I think you're careful here and don't give up another touchdown before half.
I think you jump on the kickoff and then you just down it.
And you can see the demeanor of the kids just walking to the huddle. Coach has got to get something going here. Got to get their chins up, got to get to playing some ball. And if I'm then, I'm not kicking it deep again.
No, I'm gonna squib it like I have been.
Better have your hands team on there because they can think they can score one more time before half. $36-7 is your score with 30.4 seconds remaining here in the first half. Approach another. Will kick it deep. We got some blockers out in front. He'll turn the corner. He'll make one guy miss. He'll cross the 40 up to the 45-yard line. Nice return by Davis.
With the return out across the 45-yard line.
21.4 seconds remaining.
Kettler with the tackle.
Trojans might get 2 plays if they're lucky here to end the half.
Well, you don't want to do what you just did last time.
And they're giving plenty of cushion. Turn, handoff up the middle. Merrill will get about 5 yards on the play.
Tripped up after a short game by number 5, Braden
And
Floyer.
the Trojans will be content to go to the locker room. They'll break the huddle, but with 3 seconds remaining, that is how the first half will come to an end. Whew. Got out of control real quick, Tuck.
Yeah, Dale, it's pretty bad to see right there at the end. 3 touchdowns in about a minute and a half. Pretty hard to recover from right there.
We'll gather our composure. We'll be right back with the halftime show brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial service in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agriculture needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. We'll step away. We'll be right back with the halftime show. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
We used to rely on the magnificent Larry for all our entertainment needs.
Pick a card, any card.
Mom! But now, we've got Craw-Can high-speed internet to keep us entertained. Now with Craw-Can gigabit speed, we never lag, buffer, or even have a data cap. Our kids can even play their favorite online games with their friends.
You don't need a magician, you need Craw-Can.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics. Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. We are on the GN Bank halftime show. Your Trojans trail 36-7. Ooh, Tuck, just an overview of the first half.
Dale, we got the ball. We went out. They got the ball first. We went out, stopped them, shut them down, drove right down the field, scored a touchdown. They got the ball. They drove right down the field and scored a touchdown, and it's been all Burlington ever since. We've had a couple decent offensive drives that we've pretty much ended up shooting ourselves in the foot to kill ourselves on third down. We've given up several big plays, big runs. We had a pick six there at the end. We didn't cover the loose ball on the kickoff, so we beat ourselves. The first half, we've just destroyed ourselves.
You know, just like the Trojans, at times I need to compose myself, let the emotions run a little deep. But let's go ahead and eye of the game, brought to you by Canar Eye Care. Thanks to the support of community, Canar Eye Care has nearly doubled their space in extended hours with locations both in Girard and Pittsburgh. Canar Eye Care is the clear choice. Make your appointment by calling 620-235-1737. Tuck, I'm just like you. You know, you could see the emotions just drain out of the Trojans, and that's just something we can't have. We did a great job. Defense is still playing fairly well. They've let some big plays get by them, but you know that the Trojan offense that just put it together and made a long drive to start the game, that's just not happening right now.
No, it's not. It's you know, like I said, the last minute and a half of that first half, I mean, it just got totally out of control, and you know, you've dug yourselves a hole that's going to be almost impossible to dig out of, especially with the kind of football Burlington plays. They can hold the ball, they can milk the clock, Very physical team. I mean, they're going to pound it right up the middle about 5 times in a row. Then they're going to fake it up the middle and run to the outside. And most of the time, all of our kids have been faked out.
They have it that, Tuck. You know what? We're going to step away for one more break. We'll regain composure and be right back on the GN Bank Halftime Show. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Thanks to your support, Kennard Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kennard Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings, leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
And welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. The Wildcats of Burlington lead it 36-7 over your Trojans. It is time for halftime scoreboard brought to you by Market 120. Tuck, what do you got for area scores?
Got quite a few scores, and thanks to several of my friends, Brian Norton, Brad Buckley, for sending me scores. You have Field Kinley, Coffeyville 13, Lebec County 6 at the half. Frontenac was up on Anderson County 20-0. Fort Scott 6, Chanute 0 at halftime. Galena 20, Columbus 13 at the half. Parsons 21, Caney 14. You have Pittsburgh trailing Lansing by 7. Uniontown and Riverton are tied at 8 apiece. Update, Frontenac now 33, Anderson County 7.
Wow. Thank you to our scoreboard junkies out there in Cyberland. Always good to hear from them. Make sure they're still alive out there. It is time for the halftime stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Service. You're more than just a number at Farm Bureau in Girard. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho will work with you to find the right plan that meets your needs. Farm Bureau offers the kind of personal touch you need when it comes to protecting what matters most. Give Farm Bureau Financial Service in Girard a call, 620-724-4213. You know, Tuck, this the halftime stats, we're probably going good until about the midway through the second quarter.
But they really were. Things were really pretty even until then. And then about that time, we had the punt that hit our player. Not really his fault. He was blocking a kid. Took a funny bounce, hit him. Burlington covered it, went down and scored. So that put them up by 1 score right there. Okay? So then what? Dale, was it the next kickoff where we didn't cover the kick?
Yep.
They get the ball back, score. Not too long after that, we throw a pick 6, they score. So it just snowballed there at the end of the first half.
Yeah, 21 points in less than 2 minutes for the Wildcats. It's hard to overcome. It's hard to do anything about it other than get into halftime, gain your composure back, and get back on the right track. You're going to have to score at will in the second half. You're going to get back in this game. We're going to step away. We'll take one more break. We'll come back. You're watching Trojan football on the GN Bank Halftime Show right here on Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
For more than 20 years, Cole's Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Cole's Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Cole's Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Cole's is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Cole's Service. Check them out online at coleservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field, 36-7, your score. About 5 minutes till the second half will start. Tuck, let's just talk about what needs to happen here in the second half.
Well, Dale, I think the biggest thing you can take away from what we have right now, the game's not over. Anything can happen, but, you know, how many times in your life does everything go as planned? You know, it doesn't happen very often. So, if anything, the kids are going to learn more. You know, more tonight about, hey, sometimes you have an off day and the ball doesn't bounce your way, and you got to keep your head up and shake it off and come back out the second half and play your best game, and that's the same as it is in life. So that's the biggest lesson they can take away. They need to come out, hold their heads high, not look at the scoreboard, and just play football.
That's exactly it. You know, you get bucked off the horse, you got to dust yourself off, get right back on. You know, and Coach Philpott will get the men back in order, get them back, the spirits up, and get them back out on this field. But, you know you're going to have to change the offense a little bit. You're going to have to come out in a little bit different. Probably you'll see a hurry-up offense the whole second half out of the Trojans, or at least in my opinion what we should do is come out in a hurry-up offense. And you know, we're going to have to get the ball across or down the field as quick as you can.
Yeah, definitely, Dale. Like you're saying, we got to go fast. We got to take some chunk plays here. You know, we've got to do a little bit different. And I don't know for sure, do scores play any part in advancing the district to the playoff?
It does.
You can't just come out here and lay an egg.
You can carry over 21 points. And we have carried over 21 points in our first district game against Anderson County. You know, Girard's just going to have to spice it up a little bit and get on the field. And I think you need to see those burners down the sidelines. I think you're going to, if you can hit one of those long passes to Damon down the sidelines or even Harrison out there, you know, that is something that will loosen them up. And if you hit one of those, it'll loosen up the underneath routes and just go from there. So, you know, the Trojans not out of this game whatsoever. I mean, anytime the Trojans step on the field, I fully expect the Trojans to come off the field with a win. But they're going to have to do something a little bit different. Going to have to change it up just a little bit.
Good analogy, Dale. I agree.
We'll step away for one more break. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Hello. Let me sell you a car. You need a car? I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on. Let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car for me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. 36-7 is your score. We will have a 2-minute warm-up, I believe, after this. We'll see here in just a second. Start the third quarter. Trojans will get the ball first.
Dale, what do you think? I mean, you're a coach right here. What's kind of your game plan on this first drive here?
I think you try to get a quick score. I think you try to hit a speedy wide receiver or an under route for some extra yards. Definitely got to get your hands team out there because, we've been one block away 3 times for breaking a big return. And I think Burlington definitely is aware of that. They can see it just as well as we can. But I think that's something you're going to have to work on here. And, you're just going to have to change things up.
Yeah, you're gonna. I mean, you can't totally abandon the run, but you're gonna have to throw the ball more. You're gonna have to try to take more chunks, and then you're gonna have to probably onside kick. I mean, this team we're playing, it almost to your benefit to onside kick anyway, because you don't want them driving 80 yards and chewing up 7.5 minutes off the clock. I mean, you'd rather stop them 3 and out, get the ball, or let them score quick and go back at it again. You can't just let them hold the ball.
Well, if you're only down 1 touchdown, that's a different game plan. I mean, if you can't stop them, then, let them score quick and end up scoring right back as fast as you can. But, down the scores that we are, you're going to have to come out, get something put together, and get to the side. And I think you try to work the sidelines as much as possible. Save every second that you can, because this could come down to the final seconds if you're back in this game.
Yep, the clock is an issue starting from the time the ball's kicked off the second half. You're right. I mean, if we have a running back close to the side, he's got to get out of bounds. If Caden drops back to pass and nothing's open right away and there's pressure coming, he's got to throw the ball, get rid of the ball so we stop the clock. We got to look at stopping the clock every chance we get here.
56 seconds remaining till the start of the second half. We'll see what Coach comes out with. He's sitting there talking to his middle linebacker right now.
And I think you can expect more of the same from Burlington on offense. They're gonna run the power up the middle. They're gonna be patient, let the cutback lanes open. We've got to be disciplined on defense and contain, and everybody do their job.
I don't think you'll see the Burlington Wildcats snap the ball with more than 5 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah.
Just like we saw last week or Saturday, Rogersville took the snap at 4 seconds every time, and they just sat there.
Yeah.
They were in the hurry-up offense still. They didn't huddle. They just stood on the line and just sat there and looked at the clock, and that is so demeaning to a defense knowing you can't do anything about it.
Yep, that's right.
And it's time to start the third quarter. Trojans will get the ball. Coach out there telling them, play to the whistle, play to the end of the game. You know, if the Trojans are able to do this, this one will be one of the biggest comebacks in Trojan history that I know of. So they are set up to be gods if they can get this taken care of here in the second half.
Amen. So Harrison Davis back there.
Back deep for the Trojans, ready to start this second half, and they'll kick it deep. Davis will take the ball at the 10-yard line. He'll cut it back and make one guy miss. Now there's going to be probably a block in the back, flag out there at the 20-yard line.
So we were at the 30, so we're probably going to have it at about the 15.
Looked like Zimmerman, Brock Zimmerman with the stop.
Didn't see the call.
It was blocking the back.
Penalty, holding penalty against the Trojans.
That's not the way to come out of the locker.
And Lallman will come out as the quarterback to start the second half. Trojans will take over at the 15-yard line. It will be 1st and 10. Single receiver to the top of the screen, single to the bottom. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. He'll make two guys miss. Good gain of about 6 on the play.
To Ethan Merrill up over his right side.
And they won't go to the hurry-up offense. They'll go back to a huddle.
Coolman.
Second down and 4. Nice 6-yard pickup by Merrill up the middle. Take the snap. Hand it off right up the middle again. Good enough for a Trojan first down. 2 plays, and that's exactly what the Trojans need, but we got to score fast.
Yardage is good for a Trojan first down.
And all that is mano a mano. We're going to put our front line up against yours, and we're just going to blow you off the ball. Single to the top, single receiver to the bottom. Merrill, the running back behind him. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off the other side, and Merrill just flat run over a guy there. Gain of about 3 on the play. So that's 3 straight handoffs right up the middle. They're just switched sides. So it'll bring up a second down and 7 for the Trojans. Break the huddle. They'll swap it up. Aiden down at the bottom of the screen. Top, Harrison, send one in motion. Ball on the ground, and Long will just pick it up and get what he can. He might get back to the line of scrimmage. I didn't see if the snap was low.
I couldn't tell either, Dale. It was a bad angle for me.
So it'll bring up a third down and 7 for the Trojans. Break the huddle. 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Send 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Turn, drop back. He'll roll to his left. And now he'll lose the ball. It's going to be picked up. And Eli Tucker will save.
D got it.
Was it D?
Yep.
D will save him, but he'll hit the ball at the 1-yard line.
Had a fumble in the backfield. Picked up.
When it goes bad, it gets worse.
Coleman, and return down near the goal line.
So 1st and goal, ball on the 1-yard line for the Wildcats.
Tackle. As it sets up the Wildcats with the 1st and goal from about the 2.
Wildcats will take the snap right up the middle. Nowhere to go. Weidman there along with Eli Tucker to make the tackle. No gain on the play.
With the carry. Weidman with the tackle.
So 2nd down and goal for the Wildcats. He'll take it right up the middle again, and he's going to score him through for the touchdown. Not much you can do when you're handed a hand like that. First and goal from the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Awful hard to hold them out. 42-7 is the score. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Twin receivers at the bottom of the screen. Take the snap, and they'll hand it on that little cross buck, and he's going to make it to the outside.
We're just getting Dale. We're getting sucked inside. Nobody is staying out there. I mean, they've done it to us 5 times.
(44-7) is the score here in the third quarter. 9:19 remaining in the third quarter.
You know, I'm all for running the dive, but if I'm Burlington, you can have 4 yards every play if you want it.
Yeah, up 44-7. If I'm Burlington defense, I'd just let it go. Trojans will break their huddle. Back deep will be Harrison and Davis again. And if I'm the Wildcats, I'm kicking it deep. Make them prove that you can sustain a drive, because the Trojans, other than the first drive, have not sustained a drive more than 40 yards. We will have a different kicker, number 44 for them.
He is not listed on the roster.
Sneaking one in on us here.
Yep, getting tricky.
Tomfoolery. He'll approach and kick it. Kick will go down, bounce at the 20-yard line. He'll pick it up, and Zach Davis will make a couple guys miss. He'll cross up to the 40, and the ball is down.
He's down. They're calling him down.
He'll cross the 40-yard line up to the 43, and just got tripped up.
Right.
Trojans will huddle. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Single receiver at the top, single at the bottom. Turn, hand off to Merrill up the middle. He'll break across the 50, up to the 45, and still a scrum going. He'll get all the way down to the 43-yard line. Pick up about 13 on the play.
Good effort by Ethan Merrill. He took the handoff that time from Luke Nigaman.
Nigaman in the game for the Trojans. They'll break the huddle. Snap, turn, handoff again, right up the middle. Not much there this time. And that was just a stunting linebacker, it looked like. And Merrill a little slow getting up, and now a flag, double flag, going to come flying. Must be a little jawing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be offsetting.
So we'll have a dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike against, and then a dead ball, unsportsmanlike against the Trojans. They will offset.
Penalty will offset.
But that is something to worry about, because if there's another dead ball against one of those two, they are ejected out of the game. And right now, if you get ejected out of the game, you will not come back till 8 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the following game.
I must have just been talking, Dale, because there was no physical altercations.
Flag still on the field. A little slow picking them up.
Burlington still shield. Hey, shut your mouth.
And they're going to bring the two together. Two captains. I don't think that was the two players, was it?
I don't have any idea.
Was it? Might have been the two players. Tell them we're going to have a clean. We got to watch the 6 foot distancing, though. A little social distancing, since the the tip or the coin flip, we couldn't be around each other, but we're going to bring him in tight. Now we're going to talk to both coaches. Oh, there he finally brings up his face guard. So the official gets all of his hankies back tucked into both pockets. I wonder if he's got one in his back pocket too.
Imagine every towel he owns is yellow, Dale.
Oh, Tuck. So we'll get it back underway here in just a second. 8:44 remaining here in the third quarter. They'll send twin receivers to the bottom. Aiden Damon, the speedster, down here by the sidelines. Take the snap, drop back, throw it right over the middle, right down the middle. Oh, it goes through his hands. Oh.
Nice pass.
Right
hit Mason. I think Mason was just trying to get some yards before he secured the ball.
Right on stride, but the ball will fall. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Trojans. They'll break the huddle. 3rd down and 9 for the Trojans. Ball at the 41-yard line. Take the snap, turn, he'll pull it. He'll get it upfield. Look to pitch, make one guy miss, and gain of about 12 on the play. Nigaman made one guy miss just with a hand fake there. But he got it turned out, planted the foot, got upfield. Nicely done. Bring up 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Ball on the 29-yard line. Nigaman will take the snap, hand off up the middle. And the ball's on the ground. They're going to get it.
I don't know. I think we might have got it there in that second little scrum, Dale. I think that was Merrill on the carry, wasn't it?
Merrill with the carry. He lost the ball, and the Trojans do get it back. But there's going to be a loss on the play of about 3 yards.
Save possession by Gabe Sharman.
Gabe gets back on the ball for the Trojans. Trojans lucky there not to lose it.
Yeah, it looked like Burlington had it, and then it came squirting out of there. We were lucky to get back on it.
Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Merrill behind him, and a timeout going to be called by Coach Philpott. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back, Frank Jameson Field. Your Trojans down 44-7 with just under 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Tuck, what do you think this timeout's all about here?
You know, Dale, I'm not exactly sure. You know, he's probably putting in a couple plays here. They're probably wanting to go fast. So, you know, if they gain so many yards on this play, they're going to run this next. Probably something to save some time here.
Just under 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 12 for your Trojans. Single receiver at the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Send one in motion, turn, drop back. He'll look down the middle, he'll throw it down. Hubner's open, it's there. Make one guy miss, get in the zone. He's down at the 1 yard line. Nice fake there by the Trojans. Hurry up, Trojans, get on the ball and let's go.
So beautiful route, beautiful catch, beautiful pass. Just need to punch it in right here.
Here's where Merrill and the Trojan offensive line needs to punch it in there. They'll get set. Hand it off to Merrill, and he will get in the end zone for a Trojan touchdown. Nicely done by the Trojans.
It's what we needed. They moved pretty quick.
And we're going to, that was a double move. Hubner to the outside. The play a minute ago was towards the inside, down the seam. So that was just a double move. The D-back bit on the shoulder fake. Humble on for the extra point. Snap is down, hold, and the kick is up. And good. Trojans with the extra point. Down 30.
Down 4 possessions, Dale. So I would expect to see an onside kick here.
You about got to. You
have no choice.
Try it. Something to get the ball back in your hands and tell Nigaman to pick someone out in the middle and bounce it off his forehead. Nigaman, we've seen his leg. Boy, 60-yard punt, 40-yard punt on a high snap, another 47-yard punt.
I've seen him up here on the weekends before practice at onside kicks. So I know he's got, he can do it. He can put it right where he wants.
Trojans just need to buckle down. I'm putting Troike as a wedge breaker, and I'm bouncing it right up high and have Troike just run through him and a guy right behind him to pick up the ball.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Little extended time here in between. But the clock is stopped.
TV timeout, Dale.
TV timeout. No wonder. Wait a second. We get paid extra for that?
Yep.
No.
If you're listening, BJ, we do.
BJ's calling a game in Paola tonight, I believe. And the Trojans will break their huddle.
Coach just invented the play.
Our cameraman, Mr. Murphy, thinks maybe we drew one up in the dirt right here to get the ball back.
Four on top.
Yeah, this isn't our normal.
Below.
I don't know what to do with the camera, but I'm going to do it.
Zoom out a little bit there, Jess, and see what we can do. We're going to try to get that to bounce sky high. Just don't be offsides.
Let it go 10 yards.
Nah, we're offsides.
And we are offsides.
By a long way.
We did recover the ball, but we were offsides by a good 3 yards. And that will back them up 10 yards.
Try it again.
So you get 2 shots at it, then they get the ball, Dale, or how's this work?
I believe so. We'll back them up 5.
We kicked it the other way from his wedge.
And Huber was the kicker on that one.
He was, wasn't he?
Hubner kicked it across.
Offsides.
And we're offsides again. Ball's up in the air, and he'll bring it back the other way. Nicely done to get him tackled at the 50-yard line. Trojan defense going to have to stand up here.
So we need a quick 3 and out.
Turnover.
Or turnover. Get the ball back.
And you can guarantee a heavy dose up the middle, more than likely, by the Wildcats. Time to pin your ears back. Here it goes, right up the middle again. He'll take his time, jump the line, and he'll get about 2 on the play. Oh, he made it through that line.
Yeah, he's about 6. 5, 6.
5 or 6.
We're down to the Trojan 45.
We got to catch him in the air, Tuck.
Yeah.
If he's going to jump like that.
You dare tackle a football? Try to stand him up.
And he'll jump right over the line again. He'll break loose. Good for a first down. And that's just a follow right up the middle.
Warrior again with the...
Yeah, I mean, they just overload. They totally outnumber where they're going to run the ball. I mean, and their guys do a good job of maintaining blocks, and their running back does a good job of waiting for the hold open.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 38-yard line for the Wildcats. Single receiver to the top. Nope, going to go twin receivers to the top of the screen. Handoff right up the middle. He'll break it to the outside and drug down there.
Good containment on that play. We failed to do that for about the last 2.5 quarters.
Brecken Troike with the stop.
So Brecken stayed home. I mean, that play is designed to pull everybody to the middle. Brecken stayed home and was there to make the tackle.
2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Little cross-buck handoff to Eli Tucker there to wrap him up.
So, okay, here we go. 3rd and long.
So 3rd and 11. Trojans need to hold here to get the ball back, but there's only just under 6 minutes left.
You've got to capitalize right here. You cannot let them have a 1st down right here. If you stop them, you've won a little bitty battle in the war, and you got to build on that.
Watch the ball. Do not jump off sides. He'll roll. Shireman with a little pressure. It's going to be picked off. Kester, I believe, is the pickoff.
Buckle. Jarrett Buckle. Birthday present right there for Jarrett Buckle.
Birthday boy gets a pick.
So that's big time right there.
So that's the turnover the Trojans are needing. Now let's get right back after it right here. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Long ways to go here, but 5:30 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Break the huddle, single receiver to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle, and he will get about 3 yards on the carry.
Handoff again goes to Merrill up in the interior line.
Good surge that time by the line.
Tackled by Floyer. Gain of 2 on the play.
So right at 5:10 as they break the huddle. Single receiver to the bottom, single to the top again in the wing formation. Send one in motion, turn, handoff. Nope, nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, I think we had a little busted play right there.
Nigaman tackled for loss.
Broken play, so a loss of 1. Nope, loss of 6 on the play.
Jalen Wright with the stop.
Kester comes in as a running back. A lot of speed there by Kester. We've seen him return one last week, punt, I believe, for a touchdown.
Probably going to look for a pass here with some options, some short-range options, maybe one long range if he's wide open.
3rd down and 10. Another handoff. Nope. Hubner will take the pitch, and he'll get up a gain of about 7 on the play. And once again, another broken play, but turned into quick thinking by the sophomore quarterback.
Good downhill run by Mason when he got the ball. He planted his foot and he got upfield.
4th down and 5. Trojans have to go for it here. Trojans break the huddle. Nigaman will send one in motions. Turn, toss, fake it. Out in the flats. He'll flip it out there. Wide open is Kester. Kester will make one guy out of bounds. Nicely done by the quarterback and the sophomore running back.
Nice conversion right there.
Now the hurry-up offense comes into play. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. Kester will make one guy miss, roll to his right. Gain of about a yard on the play.
So good tough run by Alex. He didn't think he was down.
Feet never stop. And that's what you got to have. Get your chance to play. You got to get in there and show what you got. Down under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nigaman will break the huddle. Single receiver to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off, up the middle.
Handoff goes to Kester.
Oh, and now a late flag on Harrison.
There's penalty flag.
Yeah, I didn't see what was happening, Dale. I don't know if he was blocking. I don't know.
Well after the play. And that'll cost the Trojans 15 yards. Got to be smart about this, guys.
So that's a killer right there.
Good ball. Personal foul.
3rd and 24.
That'll back them all the way up to the 44-yard line. 3rd down and a mile.
Got 2 downs to make it.
Nickman will get the play from the coach. Twin receivers to the top of the screen, single to the bottom. Kester in the backfield, turn, straight drop back. He'll roll, fire on the run. He'll be caught. He'll get half of it back at least.
Mason again.
Nice catch by Mason Hubner.
Nickerman's pass.
So 4th and manageable now.
4th and manageable, about 4th and 6.
Tackled by Rand. As we still bring up a Trojan 4th down at the 30-yard line.
So they'll say 4th and 7 with 1:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Quick hitter, Hubner again, good for a 1st down.
We'll take that all night long. They just got to get back on the ball and go again.
Trojans will hurry up to the line.
Trojan 1st down. And Rand with the stop.
Clock didn't stop to move the chains. It's still running. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. Kester will make one guy miss. Good 5-yard quick hitter up the middle.
Floyer with the stop. Give Kester a gain of 5 on the play.
Just under, right at a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Trojans driving. Turn, hand it off up the middle again. Kester, good for a couple yards.
Handoff.
Dale, how many points is the running clock rule?
Over his right guard.
40.
Okay. So we need a touchdown right here before the end of the 3rd quarter. We've got to have another one.
Clock's running, under 44 seconds remaining to go in here in the 3rd quarter. Trojans still huddled up. Send one in motion, hand off up the middle. Nope, going to pull it. He'll pull it down and make one guy miss, get up to the 8-yard line, down to the 7-yard line. Good enough for a Trojan 1st down with 20 seconds. Clock stops for the moment. Nigam will turn, hand it off to Kester. Kester will cut it backside. Touchdown! Alex Kester for the Trojans with 12.6 seconds remaining. Trojans trail by 24.
Nice footwork by Kester there. It's a good blocking by
Good view of Kester cutting it back. Good vision by the sophomore. And out is Humble for the extra point. Nigaman will hold. Snap is down. Kick is away.
It's good.
And it's good. We'll step away for 1 minute. Catch my breath. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Your Trojans down 23 to the Burlington Wildcats with 12.6 remaining here in the third quarter.
Dale, you onside again here?
I honestly think you do. You got a different kicker out there right now. You have Davison out there to kick.
Lined up normal, but that doesn't mean we're going to kick normal.
I thought Harrison was on the field down there. As I say, we got 12. But Davidson will do the kicking. We haven't seen Davidson kick much this year. He'll put the boot into it. He'll kick it down to the 12-yard line. And they'll bring it right up the middle. And he'll get it up all the way up. Davidson will make the tackle at the 35-yard line.
The return was Eric Paybum.
So we've got to get them 3 and out right here again. We can't let them drive down the field and chew clock.
Changing up the front line again, you got Adam Sharman and then Tucker and Bohr in there. Try to give D and Gabe Sharman a break. And right up the middle it'll go. Gain of about a yard on the play. That's how the third quarter will end. We're going to step away. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Trojans trail at 21-44 to put a nice drive together there, Tuck.
Well, we did. That's what we got to have. We got to get them back off the field. We got to get the ball back.
Second down and 8 for the Wildcats. And they'll hand it up off the field. How is that not holding? Surely it was. D. Wyden will rip him down.
I think that's about the 70th time that's happened, the first time they've called it.
I tell you. Should be a spot foul, too.
So that's going to help our cause. The only bad thing that does, that's going to let them burn a little bit more time.
It does.
Holding against the Wildcats.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Who was that there with contact in the backfield?
That was Troyke that came through the middle and got tackled. So it will be second down and 20 for the Wildcats from the 28-yard line, and they'll stack it in. He'll drop back to the outside, and he's going to catch it, go up and catch it for a gain of about 10 yards.
He's going to get out of bounds. So the clock's going to stop.
And we have a player hurt. on the sidelines over here.
But I think a Burlington player might have some cramps over here.
Yeah, looks like a cramp. We're going to step away for a break. We'll come right back. You're watching Trojan Sports right here on Girard Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Trojans have him 3rd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. It'd be huge to turn them over here.
Yes, it would, Dale. We got to get them off the field.
So 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats. They'll go in the same formation. Boy, that is 11 in the box for sure. Turn, and they'll hand it off in that cross buck, and he's going to get strung down. Nice tackle by Brecken Troike. Gain of about 3 on the play. They'll bring up a 4th down and 7 for the Wildcats. You got to punt it here if you're the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Kester will go back for the Trojans.
Brecken Troike with the stop as we bring up a Wildcat 4th down.
Trojans with a little bit of pep in their walking right now. Momentum's switching off. We'll get the snap away.
Short
high
kick.
Wobbler, short kick, get back. And it is going to take a Burlington roll all the way down to the 21-yard line. You know, and that's one of those, what do you do?
Yeah,
it's a high wobbler. You just get away from it and live to play another day, because we've seen how you try to pick it up and you fumble it, they pick it up and run it back.
That's right. You either fair catch it, get under it, or you did just what Alex did. Either one's right. I mean, you still got the ball at the 22-yard line, so better than the 2. It's better than them running into the end zone with a touchdown.
Nigeman will come out as quarterback, and Merrill will be back in as running back. Single receiver at the top, single at the bottom. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off. Nope, going to pull it, and he will get about 4 yards on the play. Nice decision there. If you're going to slow play it, I'm going to put my foot in the ground, and I'm going to get upfield and gain 4 yards.
Name of the game as an option quarterback is to take what they give you.
Hurry up offense.
Birkenmeyer with the stop.
Send one in motion, turn, hand it off, and he will gain about 3 on the play.
Merrill takes the handoff over his right tackle.
Man down. Burlington. Well, no, he's getting up.
Getting back up. D. Weidman helps him up. Hurry up offense. 10 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter.
Right. And Hoback.
Send one in motion, turn, hand it off again. Nope, Nigeman's going to hold on to it. Good enough for a Trojan 1st down. That'll stop the clock for a second. Get back on the ball, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, at this point, you've got to be on the ball. I mean, you can't doing just what they're doing. That's what they should be doing.
Clock is stopped. Turn, hand it off, up the middle, and gain of about 1 yard on the play. Trojans off the ball. Got to get going here, boys. Let's go. Break the huddle. Get up to the line. Single receiver down is Damon down below. Single to the top is Harrison. Take the snap, drop back, he'll roll. He'll just pull it down.
Out of bounds.
Gain of about 4 on the play, and Nigeman just showing off his speed right there. Gave him what he. Bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Trojans.
Nothing wrong with that play. What did we gain? 3-4 yards. We got out of bounds. We stopped the clock. We still got 2 downs to get the 1st down.
Nigeman will take the snap, turn, look, fire it over here, and get out of bounds.
Beautiful.
Good enough for a first down. First time we've seen Damon targeted other than the down the sidelines earlier. Trojans right back on the ball, ready to go. We get the snap, turn, hand it off to Merrill. He tries to bounce it outside, and I think the hole's up in the middle. He can't get outside on it.
Yeah, we got to get up the field.
So second down, just 9 minutes to play here in the contest. And here's where the time gets real valuable, Tuck.
Yeah. Yeah, the clock is the ultimate worst enemy at this point.
Little confusion. Send one down to the top, one to the bottom. Turn. He'll fake the handoff, and he'll fire it, and the ball's going to be knocked away through the hands of Harrison. Bring up a third down and 9 for the Trojans. Incomplete pass. Stops the clock.
Pass was intended for Harrison.
That hit him in the hands there. Good defensive play. I'm not sure if the defender got a hand on it or not.
Yeah, they did have good coverage.
Twin receivers at the bottom of the screen, single to the top. And they'll turn and roll him out. He'll get it away, and it is going to be picked off.
Yep.
Hit as he throws.
Yep.
They're just trying to do too much there.
Well, no, it's tough. Sophomore quarterback doesn't have a lot of experience. Probably better off just to throw it over their heads out of bounds there. But
backside chased him down, and it looked like it was a fake to nobody out there and then rolls. So I'm not sure if the busted play didn't have a defender out there, but Trojan defense back out. Looks like Sharman's offsides. And Sharman will break it up. Ball's off the
Trojans
ground.
say they got it. We're going to confer about it.
They will talk about it, and we're going to say Trojan football.
Let's say we got it back.
Looks like a Trojan recovery.
So big break there for the Trojans. Turn it over and get it right back. Gain of about 4 on the play for the Trojans from the original line of scrimmage 2 plays ago. So 1st and 10, 8 minutes to go, and a first down. Got Kester back there in the backfield again. Send one, and they're going to be offsides.
Defense, isn't it?
Yep, defense, offsides. So 1 second, and we'll gain 5 yards on the play.
We've got to start getting 15, 20. We got to get some chunks here. I have noticed Burlington starting to bring a little bit more heat off the corners on the obvious passing downs. Our linemen got to have their heads up and talk.
You got Aiden Damon up there with the guy that just came in from the cramps. Well, that might be something to look at. Kester makes one guy miss, dances around to 40, 35, 30. He's got some wheels all the way down.
Yes.
And now a flag out of bounds. Nice move there by Kester, and that's just what speed does.
Yep.
And tack on an extra 15 for the
that's
late
going to be
hit.
1st and goal, isn't it, Dale?
It should be. Dead ball, personal foul.
Dead ball, personal foul against the Wildcats.
So that'll put the Trojans down in good shape. It'll be half the distance down to the 11-yard line, so we can get a first down again.
Quarterback has any doubt here, and you're passing, throw it out the back of the end zone.
Little confusion. Niggeman will take the snap, turn, he'll keep it, pitch it outside. Harris will make one guy miss, get all the way down to the 5-yard line. And
nice
that
run.
Niggeman held on to that to the last second, made him decide where he was going to go.
Oh, we got a Burlington player down.
Got a shoe off. Threw a shoe.
Okay. I thought we had somebody on the far side, but
Burlington bringing in some meat up front. Turn, handed off. Kester will get about 3 on the play, maybe 2. Bring it up 3rd down and 1 for the Trojans. 7:15 remaining here in the contest.
Shalon Wright with the tackle.
I'm going to say it's 3rd down and 3. Take the snap, turn, he'll keep it, fake the pitch, and he'll get the 1st down, I believe.
Going to be real close if he didn't.
Well, it's 4 down territory no matter what.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's got to be a 1st down. It's inside the 1. Now they will measure.
So we get a little bit of a break here.
A little bit of a breather. 4 down territory, and with our meat up front, I'll take that all day long.
We need to have the play in. We need to be ready to run to the ball as soon as.
Jess Murphy, the illustrious, says
Eagle
a half
eye.
football, and he's a half yard short.
Yep. So we need to be on the ball.
Let's go.
As soon as that chain's out of the way, we need to be up there.
Coach
Murphy failed us.
Coach still got the quarterback on the sideline.
Get under center and just push.
The clock will start on the snap after a measurement. There they wind it.
Goes.
So Nigaman out of the pistol. He'll keep it himself, and he'll get in for the touchdown. Trojans score again. And we're going to go for 2.
Solid blocking over the right side of the offensive line.
So the Trojans making this a contest here in the second half.
We get the 2, Dale. It's down to 2 possessions. Got to have 2 to make that. Well, you don't get it, then you're 3 possessions.
So Nigaman will huddle them up. They'll break the huddle. Nigaman will survey. And now we'll set. Turn, fake the handoff, look backside.
Run.
And he's
going to
slip down at the half-yard line. Boy, he made that decision just a little late, but why to be able to get out there and get almost a 2-point conversion.
They had everybody covered pretty well.
And the Wildcats have another guy down. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Let's try one of our new sponsors to Girard Sports Live. C4.
C4 Coffee House and Country Store on the Square in Girard. The beautiful decor and country chic design is elevated to the next level with the delicious coffee and wide selection of boutique items. Handmade creations and hidden treasures can be found throughout the store. And of course, the selection of drinks and tasty treats is endless. Make C4 Coffee House and Country Store part of your daily routine. Find them on the northeast corner of the square or visit them at facebook.com/espressoself.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. 2-point conversion fails. Trojans 27, Burlington 44 with 6:37 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
So we're 3 possessions out. You know, as ugly as the first half was, it's kind of fun to watch, try to make a comeback here. So I like the pace of football.
The momentum has definitely shifted. Once again, the Trojans lining up for an onside kick. See if we can get the big bounce out of it. Nigaman out there to do the kicking. There's the bounce we need. Go get it, boys. It's going to fall. Wow, that was a heck of a bounce.
Yep.
And it went right through our hands. We had it perfectly covered. But
another Burlington man down.
And that was just the wedge there of getting that ball up in the air. But what a great kick. What a great bounce.
That was. I mean, that was textbook. That was perfect textbook right there.
We're going to step away as they work on the downed Wildcat. Once again, want to thank all of our sponsors, and here's another one that we haven't had much chance to play.
Your victories are awarding moments at Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. New owners Greg and Missy Scott are excited to build on the 30-plus year tradition of Wilbert's, known across the area as the premier shop for sports awards, medals, custom engraving, plaques, trophies, gift items, corporate awards, and so much more. And with cutting-edge equipment being added, Wilbert's is poised for another successful 30 years. When hard work needs recognized, trust Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. Find them on Facebook and at wilbertawards.com.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Trojans 27, Burlington 40 or 44. They'll hand off up the middle. He'll make one guy miss, and a gain of about 3 on the play.
That was Gavin Price, the injured Wildcat. He's coming back in now, just shaking up a little bit.
Hubner with the tackle.
So second down and 8 for the Trojans. Good view right down the line. They'll keep it to the other side. He'll get through, and you got to wrap up. You just can't come in with a shoulder. Good enough for a first down for the Wildcats.
And Dale, I'm surprised they're snapping the ball as quick as they are. There was 26 seconds left on the play clock when they snapped the ball.
They want the 21 points with their loss to Frontenac by 12.
Okay.
They need some of their points back for the district.
We're plus 21.
So they're wanting to score. Twin receivers at the top of the screen, 2 backs for the Wildcat. Turn, cross back, and up the middle. And he'll drag the line for a good 7-8 yards. And they had him in the backfield.
To Price as the ball carrier.
Bring up a second down and 1 for the Wildcats. That's that double handoff that we had stopped earlier tonight. Single receiver to the top of the screen. 2 backs behind. Got the little flanker to the top of the screen as well, and now they're going to burn time. Take the handoff, and right up the middle he'll go. Good for a Wildcat first down.
To Brady Rand. There goes the left side.
And coming out will be number 46 for the Trojans.
Unlisted.
That new kid.
First and 10 for the Wildcats. They'll go back to their cluster offense. Take the handoff, and it's just going to be a run right up the middle again. Second down and 9 for the Wildcats. Wildcats just in no hurry right now, just burning the clock. Under 4 minutes to play here in the contest. Trojans down 44-27. They'll wait till the clock hits 10 seconds before they snap the ball. We'll take the snap and right up the middle again. And there is Lolleman and
Shireman. Troike.
For the tackle, gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up third down and 7 for the Wildcats.
Lolleman and Corky combined for the stop.
So no hurry out of the Wildcats. They'll take the snap. Exact same play to the other side. And it looks like there's a holding on the play. But if that's not a hold, they got enough for a first down and can almost milk the clock down from there.
Yeah.
Holding against the Wildcats. They'll back them up 5 yards. They'll replay for third down.
So that's a big break for us.
Third down and 15. And now a timeout going to be called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. 2 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the contest. Trojans need to get every point back they can for the point system. Even if you drop this one and finish out the year winning, and you just can't give up the 21 points.
Yeah.
We have 21 points right now. We can't lose the 21 points with a loss. You got to have some points left over for the point system if there would be a tie. Third down and 15 for the Wildcats. They'll take the snap and the reverse coming back the other way. They'll turn it inside. You got to make a tackle, boys. And now they'll wrap him up. Get out to the outside.
Hand off to Price.
Look like Troike, Sharman, and Buckle. Another timeout used by Coach Philpott. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Trojans down 27-44 here with 2:36 remaining in the game. Trojans have burned 2 timeouts. Fourth down and 10 for the Wildcats. Trojans have to get a stop here. Watch that little flare pass. First time we've seen 4 receivers out in. They'll throw it. It'll be tipped and just fall incomplete. The Trojans will take over with 2:32 remaining.
It'd be great if we could get another touchdown here and try an onside kick. I mean,
you gotta just make the best of it right now, but Trojans need to put a quick drive together, hurry up the whole time.
First down, stop the clock. Out of bounds, stop the clock.
Yeah, you're going to have to play the sidelines like our illustrious cameraman has told us. Send one in motion, turn, handoff, nope, pitch it to the outside. Harris has got to make the turn, and they strung it out well. Loss of about a yard on the play.
Stop for no gain.
Hurry up offense on the field. Well, Negaman will take the snap. Quick. Going to be picked off. Another pick six.
And there's their 21.
Nope. Going to be stopped just short. Going to step out of bounds. Negaman saved it from being a pick six.
Interception.
I'm not sure what receiver he was throwing to there.
I think he was just throwing it out, Dale, and I think he just kind of telegraphed that a little bit. That outside linebacker was sitting there reading the whole time.
Minute 59 to go here in the contest. Trojan defense needs to hold here. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off to the outside. And he'll break two guys miss, and they'll finally take him out of bounds at about the 2-yard line.
Gavin Price, the ball carrier, trying to skirt around his left end.
So 2nd and goal for the Wildcats, ball on the 3-yard line.
Turkey and Kester combined for the stop. Gain of about 2 on the play will bring up the 2nd and goal from the 3.
Out of bounds stops the clock, and you have little Drake. And they'll hand it off the other side, and he'll be good for a touchdown. 50 points the Wildcats have scored in this contest. And they'll go for 2.
Points have come on, 20 years inside red zone already?
A lot of their points on a pick six, a punt that hit ours. They'll turn, and it'll toss it for the extra point. 2-point conversion is good, 52-27.
A 2-point conversion pass is good.
Minute 49 remaining here in the contest.
Pretty important that we get a touchdown back. We're going to lose our 21-point cushion.
So the Trojans need to come out and keep their heads up, even though we might not be able to win this contest, but you can still get those points back that might come down to a crucial if you go ahead and win out 3-1 in district and have some points. Because I can see anyone beating anyone in this district.
Could happen.
Sounds like Frontenac was taking care of Anderson County. But we get to go to Frontenac here in 2 weeks and have our shot at it. We hold our destiny in our hands. Frontenac hopefully will not go undefeated in district play.
Would be bad for us.
But to take the top 2 out of the district. Top 4. Yep, top 4 out of district. So we will get that 9th game no matter what, if COVID allows. It sure would be nice to have a home game. And they'll pooch kick it to the middle. Someone get on it. Merrill will pick it up. He'll cross the 35 up to the 40 and go down with 1:43 remaining here in the contest.
Return it out across the 40. Tackled by Cody Long.
So the Trojans will take over at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Dagan will get the play from Coach. Run it in. And you got to be calling 2 plays at least in the huddle each time.
We think we're out of timeouts.
You got Aiden Damon down here, the speedster, at the bottom of the screen. Drop back straight. He'll set his feet. Nope, now he'll throw on the run. Oh! Going up to try to catch it was Bo Harris. In and out of his hands. Falls incomplete. He was wide open for the first down.
Good effort by Bo. He did everything he could to get up and get that ball.
Boy, he climbed the ladder for it, didn't he? He went up there after it. Good effort there by Bo Harris. 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans. Break the huddle. Turn, handoff up the middle to Merrill. Merrill will make one guy miss, spin forward for a gain of about 6 on the play.
Ethan Merrill.
Right back
keep
on
him
the
honest,
line.
I guess.
3rd down and a 3, a long 3 for the Trojans. Niggman will take the snap. He'll fire it out to the outside. Good for a first down.
Go, Caden.
By Harrison. He needs to go down. There we go. Good for a Trojan first down. That'll stop the clock with 1:07 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Everybody get set.
Completed to Harrison for a Trojan first down.
Clock it.
55 seconds remaining. He'll turn, look to fire. He'll throw it over the middle, in and out of the hands of Hubner.
Yep, stops the clock.
Might have been a little low. 2nd down and 10, 49.1 seconds remaining in the contest. As we approach the 9:30 mark of the evening. First half went real fast. Second half has not gone as fast.
The first quarter went real fast, Dale. The second quarter is the longest one in the history of football.
Good point, Tuck. Good point. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen, single at the top. He'll turn. He'll look to fire. Now he'll scramble. He'll look to throw. We'll get it away.
Get out. You could see Aiden there. He caught the ball. He was going to start upfield, then he knew he should get out of bounds, and he slipped and went down.
Slipped, went down. Good enough for a Trojan first down, which did not stop the clock. Nigman will take the snap with 34 seconds remaining. He'll throw it downfield and just fall incomplete.
Nigman's pass
to stop the clock.
Mason Hubner falls incomplete.
So with 29 seconds remaining, Trojans need a couple plays here. Nigman will break the huddle, bring him up to the line. Send twin receivers to the top, single receiver to the bottom. They'll hit Damon over the middle. Good enough for a Trojan first down. Hurry up and clock it, boys.
Damon with the catch and another Trojan
On the ball.
On the ball. 23 seconds remaining. They won't clock it. He'll get to the outside. He'll look to throw. Now he'll just tuck it in, get it down to bounds.
Good.
And he'll go out of bounds at the 13-yard line with 11 seconds remaining. And good wheels there by Nigman. Probably a good decision not to try to force one in there.
Yep. He did the best thing he could probably do. Maybe throw it out the back of the end zone, but, you know, what he did was totally fine. Got time for 2 plays.
11.2.
Yeah. 2 shots to the end zone.
Nigman will take the snap, turn, and fire it over the middle, and it'll go in for a touchdown. Hubner with a nice play there. He does take a hit there as he crosses the end zone. And even though we're going to lose this competition, we're going to gain our 21 points back.
Yep.
So we will not be negative points.
That could end up being a big, big deal. Looks like we're going to kick.
We need to kick it just to be sure we go in. We might lose our extra 21 points that we carried over, but we will not go in the hole. Snap is down, kick is up, and away. It's good. So 34-52
Squibbit gets locker room.
is the score with 5.7 seconds remaining here in the contest.
Just never know what you're getting into in a high school football game.
You don't. $86 points scored in this contest, Tuck. When's the last time you've seen 86 points scored?
I don't know if I have, Dale. You know, you come out here the first quarter and they both 3 yards and a cloud of dust. What were we, 8-7 at the end of the first quarter? It looked like it was going to be probably a 28-20, 21-15 ball game, and 52-34.
That 21 points in less than 2 minutes for the Burlington Wildcats. Just hard to overcome. But the Trojans have scored 3 unanswered.
A minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I think they made the 2 on every one of those, too, so 24 points.
We would also ask that if there's a piece of trash or a cup or something like that,
They'll line up for the onside kick again.
near the exit.
And you can't have that many on unless he kicks it. He does. And it will fall, and that is how. Nope. You're going to have to take one down. Their coach was screaming, you can't have that many on the side unless he kicks it, coach. So 5 seconds and 7 tenths to go in the contest. Trojans will fall tonight. But, Tuck, we saw a lot in the second half.
We did. You know, as ugly as it is, you can take a lot away from a game like this and learn from it. I mean, you know, not so much the seniors too, but especially the underclassmen. I mean, you know, you build on this. You probably set a goal to never lose like this again. I mean, for one thing. And it just shows how quick things can get out of hand when mistakes are made and things just get away from you. Snowball.
And that's going to call the end of the game. Postgame brought to you by Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for your personal or business needs. To learn more, call them at 620-670-4590. Proudly serving our community, cheering on the Trojans. We'll step away for one break. We'll be right back with the postgame show. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net. or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operating company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Trojans fall tonight. But, Tuck, what can we take out of this game?
Well, what you can take away from it, Dale, in my opinion, is kind of like what I talked about at halftime. You know, things don't always go as planned. Most times they don't go as planned, and I thought our coaches, our players did a really good job of coming out the second half, getting their heads up. You know, that first little bit of the second half, we fumble it and give it back to them on the one. They score. You could have just went back to the dumps, but they rallied back. You know, they scored a bunch of points, threw the ball around, moved the ball around. So, you know, we can build on that and go to Iowa a week from tomorrow, and let's go get a W.
You know, and that's exactly my opinion on this. You know, we came out first half, scored on the opening drive. We talked about that. That's something we haven't done. But from there, our offense went stagnant. And, you know, the turnovers, hard to talk about the turnovers all the time, but – you know, we had some turnovers, we had some interceptions, we had a fumble, and those are things that we've got to clean up. I don't care how good your team is and how experienced or anything else, you just can't give the ball away that many times.
I agree. You know, and hats off to Burlington. I mean, they run a quirky offense. I don't know that we play anybody else runs an offense like that, but they all know. I mean, their whole offense is based on the premises, so we're going to overload this one area, and they do it well. And it's hard to stop. And they were a well-disciplined football team, very physical for the size they were.
We're going to step away for one more break. We'll come back. Hopefully we can get Coach up here. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call's Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call's Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call's Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Call's is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call's Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Hey, Mama. Now more than ever, Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
And welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. Your Trojans fall by 18 tonight. It is time for the postgame coaches interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. Coach, thanks for taking the time.
Glad to be here.
Coach, we start off the game and first possession, we drive down the field and we punch it in for a touchdown. They turn around and they punch one in and get a 2-point conversion into the first quarter, 8-7. Burlington is up. There in the second quarter, it kind of snowballed a little bit. You had a scoop and score, you had a pick six, and had a punt bounce off the back of one of our blockers. And it kind of snowballed from there. They scored 21 points in less than 2 minutes. Come out in the second half, you fumble the ball and they score, and then your team comes together and you end up scoring some points. They're coming on at the late in the game. Coach will just talk a little bit about overall game.
Yeah, it was ugly, and when it went fast, and I don't think we handled it very well. It was at halftime in the locker room. It was a lot of talk was stop pointing fingers at each other and start looking at yourselves to how to fix the problem, because it's going to get a whole lot worse unless we do something about it. So, I felt like things went bad, and another thing went bad, and everything just kind of went. And like you guys said, it went fast, but. I thought our kids showed a little composure in the second half about coming out and really trying to put something together and play a little bit better on defense. We tackle a little bit better, we feel a little bit better. Offensively, we were able to get a couple things going and executed, and we had a nice long drive that I think wore them out a little bit, and that helped us. But Luke came in and provided a little spark, and Alex came in and did some nice things. And, it wasn't all bad in the second half, but it was a lot ugly in the second quarter, I can tell you that.
Coach, you led me right into my next comments. We did see Luke Nigman come in there early in the second half, and you saw Alex Kester come in. Alex ended up scoring one of the touchdowns. Alex has got some moves.
Yeah, they do a nice job for us. I mean, they do a really good job on, when they get some reps on the JV, and they were kind of in the mix. The plan all along was to kind of get them in and get some reps, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But when you're down 44-7, it's time to mix up and up a little bit, and felt like it was time to do that. And that's not an indicator for the future necessarily, but I think that's kids that we see what they can do, and we'll look forward, we'll look into it and see where we're going. But it's nice to see kids step in and do well when it's, big Friday night lights and all that. And so I thought they did some nice things. The field wasn't above, wasn't above their competition. They stepped right in and did some nice things. So, we can't play 3 quarters. We got to play 4.
Coach, we're not going to dwell on a loss. We're going to turn this into a positive and move on down the road. We were up 21 points in the point system after beating Anderson County by 21. We control our own destiny. They'll take the top 4 to a playoff in the district still, I do believe, and we did not lose our 24 points. We lost by 18, so we'll have 3 points left over in the positive, and we control our own destiny. If we win out, we should definitely be in the top 4. So just speak a little bit on that.
Yeah, I
told our guys that after the game, and that's big time of the points. I told them at halftime that this is we're not just want to lose. We need to do something here because, like I said, fix the problem. But after the game, it was we still kind of control our own destiny. We still play a team right now that's probably sitting ahead of us. I don't even know what they did tonight or whatever, but we get a chance to play them, and you know that we're not waiting on somebody to see if we're in or out. We got a couple games left, and we need to take care of business and take care of us, and we can't do anything about this game except for learn from it and get better and hopefully apply that to the future.
Coach, we'll wrap it up here with you. We are going to travel Saturday to Iola. The game has changed from Friday night to Saturday.
Yep.
And so we will go travel up to Iola, and that'll be a Saturday 2 o'clock kickoff, right?
I don't know. Saturday. All I got Saturday right now. So kind of living one day at a time in some of this stuff. So I think right now it's Saturday afternoon, early afternoon. You say 2, I'll take your word for it.
I think that's the email I got. Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and giving us a little bit of insight. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thank you.
We're going to step away for one more break. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up right here on the Leah Smith postgame coaches interview. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Hey, Mama. Now more than ever, Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
Welcome back to Frank Jameson Field. We're going to wrap it up here. We still have a player of the game brought to you by Evans Motors. The best players in car business are Nate and Eddie at Evans Motors. Let them find a car, truck, or van SUV that is right for you and your family. Visit them at the corner of 69 and 400 south of Pittsburgh, or see their online showroom at evansmotors.net. Tuck, what do you got for a player of the game?
Dale, it's kind of hard to pick one out, but, you know, I'm going to have to go with the sophomore Luke Nigaman. He came in the second half, played quarterback, kind of sparked the offense, gave us, you know, just a little bit different dimension than we've had, and I thought things seemed to flow pretty well with him.
I agree. Luke did do a great job, but I'm going to give mine to the front defensive three. They were all over the field tonight. They made stops on that jumbo middle run all night long. So those are the player of the games. We're going to wrap it up here. Once again, your Trojans drop tonight, lose by 18 points, and we will be back in the saddle again Saturday at 2 o'clock. You've watched Trojan Football right here on Girard Sports Live. God bless everybody. Everyone be safe.
You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Croccan, your community technology partner. Learn more. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter. Thanks for watching, and don't miss us next time right here on Girard Sports Live. You've been watching Trojan